What's up, y'all? DPD19. And hopefully I can make this a quick video, but we'll see. And it's going to be going about the Revive Skateboards. And I don't remember if I've ever made a video on this. I don't believe I have. But we're going to share a slight bit of information that I've been aware of for a while. I'm not going to tell you where I got my information from, how I know, because guess what? It's no one else's fucking business. You can trust me or you cannot. I couldn't give a rat's ass either way. I've had no reason for people not to believe me up to this point, so up to you. You make your decision. So with Revive Skateboards, I've seen a couple people bring it up in Discord in the last few days. Again, last few days I've been bored at times because I've fucking finally caught up to a lot of shit in life. And side work slowed down slightly, but it's going to pick up next week. And people upset that they're not going to get their Revive skateboards. Now, I'm going to go over a couple reasons why you're not getting your Revive skateboards. I'm going to go over what happened back in February and what you can probably expect to happen. You're not going to like my opinions for some of these. You're not going to like what's going to happen in the case of some of these. Tough shit, Sherlock. It is how it is. There's no changing it. So, why are they not redeeming the Revive skateboards? Well, couple reasons. Number one, they went through bankruptcy and it is not their liability. Just like any previous pre-orders, anything that people were owed, they got the company debt-free, not owing anyone jack shit. Okay? That's how the bankruptcy works. And a lot of people cannot understand that part. They still think they're owed stuff from the new MetaZoo, even though that has nothing to do with Mike and Andy. But they want to put their anger and their upset frustration towards the new people. Say things like they're going to pay. They owe me this. They owe me that. They owe you jack shit. And at the end of the day, if they gave you what you want, you're not spending a dime with them still. So, quite frankly, they shouldn't give a flying fuck what you think, because you're not going to spend a dime with them anyways, most likely. And if you come back and spend money, it's because you're FOMOing. It wouldn't be because they gave you everything that you think you're owed. And trust me, I am owed like 10 fucking skateboards. I'm not butthurt about it because guess what? I took the risk of redeeming those boards. That was on me. We all knew that it was risky at the end of the day. And we all knew it wasn't a guarantee we were going to get them. Okay? And why aren't they fulfilling them? Like I said, not liable to. They don't need to. People could be like, oh, morality. That morally they should do it. The amount of time, effort, money that'll go involved in that, when it could be involved into working on the next sets, the first set, second set, whatever they want to work on, the website, whatever it is. It's not worth any of that to appease people that aren't going to give a fuck regardless. And there are people like myself who are going to give a fuck. If they give me my boards tomorrow, I'd be happy about it, but I'd be like, that was idiotic. Financially and time-wise, you should not have done that. That's how I would feel. I'd be grateful to get them, but I'd be like, that was not a good decision. And another reason why I think they're not doing that, even if, let's say, they wanted to, I don't believe they have the capability to know who's owed what. The amount of time to look through those emails to begin with, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of emails that they might not even have access to. The MetaZoo Marketplace website is not up. It's not there. The domain is expired. The socials they were not given because they have bought the Caster Society YouTube, I'm assuming purchased, because they used to be Caster Society, their YouTube and their Twitter. So clearly they don't have the social, so I'm assuming they wouldn't have the domains for the actual marketplace and everything. And they're not going to do direct to consumer as of right now, so is there even a way, even if they got the domain back, to get to those emails? People are demanding something that might not even feasibly be possible. And even if it is, would take way too many hoops to jump through to even have a chance of getting to that point where they can start to give people it. And it's just not worth it. Not at all. Now, what happened in February? So, back in around February, end of January, I don't remember the exact date. I think it was end of January. Argos Anonymous on YouTube, on Discord. You're just going to call him Argos because that's how everyone knows him by. Argos was talking to the person in charge of inventory on the MetaZoo marketplace. I don't know who that is exactly. I'm going to assume it's someone of the name of Invader Squid. It might not be. This is just me assuming on this part. So please be aware, do not bother this person for the love of fucking Christ, you psychotic people. And I'm meaning the select few. I'm not talking about the general population of y'all. I'm assuming he's the one who opened it, or somebody who's in charge of inventory. Opened it up. We got to start redeeming. It opened up 2 or 3 times, maybe 4. I don't remember the exact quantity, but it opened multiple times and people were able to redeem it. And there were certain people like myself. Actually, let me rephrase that. I don't remember hearing from anyone but myself that they got an email confirming that it was received, because a couple of my friends never got a single email and they redeemed a bunch of boards. 2 of my 7 to 10 boards, again, I don't remember how many I redeemed, I got a message back saying redeemed, got it, thank you. I got some type of message. So I was under the impression that, all right, it's getting shipped out right now. All right, cool. 2 out of 7 or 2 out of 10, whatever it is, ain't bad. And then it just stopped. No one got any email responses. Nobody got them sent, and none got shipped out. Now, what happened? I can give you a general idea of part of it. I cannot give you a definitive answer, however. But we're going to give you the answer that I know is 100% true. Somebody above the person of inventory, I'm going to presume, stopped it from happening, any of them to be shipped out. I don't know if the money that was gotten was frozen in an account due to all the chargebacks. I don't know if the money that was put in was used for other things. I'm going to presume it went into a frozen account that could not be touched due to all the prior chargebacks. That's what I'm going to assume. What I can tell you with certainty is that at least one person in power, in charge, was aware that this was going on. And that would be the only person left in charge, and that would be Shaw Mead. He was 100% aware of the situation. Now, what happened, what he did, I haven't been able to get that answer from anyone. Not one person I've talked to can give me a direct answer to that. I get the answer that he was aware, but I don't give an answer of what he did or what happened. I have no clue. So I don't know if he's at fault for them not shipping him out. I don't know if Invader Squid didn't think of it and money got put into a frozen account, so now there's no way to ship them out to begin with. It's just people's money went down the drain. I don't know, and I'm not blaming Invader Squid at all, okay? Let me make that again abundantly clear. If he's even the one who had to do with inventory, please, for the love of God, listen to this goddamn disclaimer. Whoever is in charge of inventory might not have even known that that was a possibility. Some of this is me assuming 100%, but it would make sense why boards couldn't get shipped out. After saying that, I'm not going to lie, I just remembered a Seance blister was shipped out when Argos bought it around a similar time. So they were still sending things out, at least that you paid money for, that made them money. So I'm gonna retract some of what I said. We're not gonna edit it out. We're gonna fucking keep that in, because fucking the light bulb ticked on. So someone in power, only 2 left would be Steve Aoki and Shaw. More likely Shaw, because he'd be on the, shipping shipping side of it through Golden Distribution, was aware of it, and something happened that nobody, as far as I know, knows. I've spoken to many people, and I got the same answer from everyone. That he was aware of the situation, but could not get an answer as to what actually happened. To me, that would tell me someone's trying not to look bad or make someone else look bad. So either we don't want that information public for a specific reason so we don't look bad, or we're covering for somebody else. As you all seen before, you had Drew from Golden backdooring expensive MetaZoo cards, backdooring MetaZoo product and whatnot. There was the whole he was working with Shaw for it. I don't know what of that is true. I'm not going to speak on that because that's irrelevant for this scenario. However, you take all that information as you will from prior and now as to what you think happened. And I'm curious as to what you guys think happened and why. Now, finally, what is going to happen to the boards? And you are not going to like this one, not one fucking bit. They're most likely either going to have already been sold to someone else to offload, or they will be consigned to someone to offload. You might think that's not fair. We all bought our Revive boxes. We all redeemed our boards. Again, they are not liable. They should not have to follow through the old company's mottos of redemptions. Okay? The whole point of buying the company was they don't take any of the bullshit. Well, they can take the bullshit in terms of upset fans, but not like redeemable boards and stuff. You know what I mean. And especially because they're not doing in-house booster boxes sent out. It's going to be straight through distribution. Why would they keep all that old product? What I believe happened and is happening is they either sold or consigned their inventory to someone else. In my opinion, Even HQ, EVEN DHQ, Event HQ on eBay, on whatnot, they are going to be the ones to get rid of all of that product. Especially when you have similar quantities of booster boxes that was in the manifest of what MetaZoo was buying, and they spent $2 million. They can do whatever they want with that fucking product, okay? Let's make that abundantly clear. If you spend $2 million on that product, you can do whatever the fuck you want with it, especially when a bunch of you fucking dickheads want to say it's not worth shit. All right, then? So if they make any money off of it, then you can't bitch about it. And that's to those specific people only that wanted to bitch about it. It's not, no one's going to pay for that inventory. It's not worth a penny. Well, clearly it's being sold pretty fucking well in a lot of scenarios. So I don't want to hear it. So yeah, it's probably going to be offloaded that way. We've already seen someone that's selling through Even HQ's warehouse, quote, G.W.O.A.T on whatnot. They were selling Revive boards. You had Alien Bigfoot. You had Jersey Devil. You had Dark Watchers, I think. Fuck, what else? Red Ghost. I think I'm missing one. You had 4 or 5 different types of boards. And in multiple quantities. So you could safely assume that it will be sold in such a manner, most likely. And especially on Whatnot, it's not seen as much. So it would make sense for them to sell some things on Whatnot instead. Just like they did like 20 Kickstarter booster boxes starting at 1,000. It'd make more sense. Less eyes, less people noticing it, less people seeing it. It's smart. So yeah, that's what I think of the whole situation. I've been holding off on making this video. I already made it technically once, but I never released it. I felt like now is a better time to do it, because why not? And I already have videos set for the whole month, so fuck it. Felt like doing it right now. Alright, y'all let me know what you think. Let me know how you think it'll be distributed, what you think of the whole situation, what you think of my theory, on top of what I said I'm 100% sure on, and what you think about them not redeeming boards. If you're just angry because you're not going to get yours, like, cry about it in a corner. It ain't going to help you none. Like, You could be upset about it, or it's gonna happen regardless. You could just let it be. It's not worth bitching about. It's not worth entertaining, to be honest. You could be upset. It's not gonna change. You're not getting your board at the end of the day. So, yeah, y'all let me know what you think. All right, yo, peace.